Testing, testing. Good. Hello there and welcome to GCS Ballpark for a wonderful matchup between the Blackburn Beavers and your Webster Gorlocks. Has taken the bump for the Gorlocks this afternoon, and game one of a doubleheader will be Jordan Smeevil, the senior left-hander from Dyer, Indiana, coming in looking for a bit of a bounce-back season. Has had 3 solid outings in a row, looking to work off of that against the Blackburn team that hasn't beat the Gorlocks in nearly 42 games. A 42-game winning streak for the Gorlocks, and they need a win right now. Currently sitting at 11-12, underperforming to many people, many fans, probably the coaches and players as well, at 11-12 and a 4-4 conference record, currently on a 3-game losing streak. They were outscored by a -11 run differential. On the other hand, Blackburn, they're just looking to get in the win column. They're 3-19 overall, but 0-11 in conference play. And speaking of 11, they're on an 11-game losing streak, looking to get back into the win column against the Gorlocks. And it'll be a tough pitching here today, as Jordan Smeevil in his last outing against Blackburn last season had a very impressive line of 6 innings, 5 hits, 1 run, and 6 strikeouts in the win against Blackburn. And he will have the leadoff man, Jason Hedges, comes into this one slashing a 297, 416, 375 slash line. That's a 791 OPS. And that improved every single stat drastically. Smeevil in there, 1-1, similar pitches, splitting the strike calls. But last season, Hedges hitting under the Mendoza line, and then this season, just 3 points away from 300, really carving out that leadoff spot for the Beavers. So he has a good count here against Smeevil, the 2-1. Swung on and missed. Big cut there. Smeevil coming into this one. His career ERA at 3.58, which is very respectable. We'll get a Hedges foul ball there. But this season, a 5.18 ERA, a 307 batting average against. However, signs are showing to be looking up for the 6-foot senior, as his last 15 innings pitched, just 4 earned runs. That one's sliced down the line, bit of a slow roller. Not going to be played there, so an infield hit going off the glove of Fazio would have been a tough play, even if he fielded that cleanly. So Hedges is on for the first hit of the game. That'll lead to Harley Carney, the sophomore transfer out of Prince George's Community College from Las Vegas, Nevada. Sporting a pink bat today, looking very colorful, hitting 250 on the year, looking for a bunt. He drops it down, beautiful one. Smeevil off the mound, the throw to first, just in time. Looking athletic there, number 51 is, hopping off the mound. Harley Carney doing his job for the 3-hole hitter, Brett Lander, who's been arguably their best hitter all season. Lander hit a $130 last year in his freshman year in just 23 at-bats this year, however, 57 ABs. Currently 9th in the SLIAC in batting average of 368. No extra base hits, but sitting in that 3-hole spot for this exact reason. 21 hits, all singles, and a single would score right here, with Hedges leading off second. Good curveball in there. 1-1 is the count. Lander, 6 foot, 170, out of West Texas. Went to the high school with the same name as the city as he fouls that one off. Smeevil looking to put him away after the infield single. trying to retire the next two batters. Payoff pitch is tipped away. And they're getting another opportunity here. Strong signs from Smeevil so far. That one just stuck out. Fazio be able to field that one easily. Another slow roller to him. He's got the second time around. But good signs so far for Smeevil, as the difficult part for this Webster pitching staff has been the walks. And has been just kind of getting demolished on the pitching side of things. Smeevil no different. He has struggled with his command so far this season and last season, but at the start of this game, he's looking sharp. Swung on and missed. Good first pitch to the four-hitter C.J. Bruno, the 6-foot junior from Jerseyville, Illinois. One career home run in 33 career games. Hitting just above 150 to start this season. Takes a pitch just inside 1-1. Transferred from his freshman year out of Southwestern Illinois College. He's played his last 2 years here with Blackburn. Takes a similar pitch inside. Stone cold take. But it's 2-1. Good spot here for the big man. Good pitch there. Competitive 2-1. Now Smeevil has the count he was looking for. Such a big pitch 2-1 is. Lead to 2-2 or 3-1. Odds swing heavily in one way or another, and Smeevil has it here. The 2-2. He struck him out after the infield single. Strong inning from number 51. And that'll bring up Peters, Theodore, and Evola to lead off the Webster first. And on the mound for the Blackburn Beavers will be Joshua Moreno, the sophomore from Banquet, Texas. And like a lot of pitchers these days, he's looking to get it back on track. Hitting seems to evolve and pitching slowly catching up. But Moreno, 5'6", 175 sophomore, will be his 8th appearance, his 4th start. 0-1, 17 innings pitched, a 9 ERA with a 2.35 whip, 11 Ks, 16 walks. His last 3 innings, however, it's been a struggle with command, giving up 2 earned runs, I should say, but only gave up 1 hit. So Webster, if they want to get stuff going, they're going to need to get base runners on, force him to pitch you strikes, get those base runners on. And here is Carl Peters, who has been unreal. Lights out for Webster so far this year, second on the team in batting average, but first in most categories. On base at 459, 670 slugging, and a 1.129 OPS, all first for the Gorlocks. He's also 10th in the conference of batting average, third in OPS. The list goes on as he takes strike one from Moreno, who did not pitch against Webster last season. This will be the first time he sees the Gorlocks. The 0-1 will be a bunt dropped down by Peters. Goes far left and quickly 0-2 to the Gorlock leadoff man. 17 extra base hits as well. Top 3 in the conference, and that, along with OPS, tied for first in doubles with 10. Fantastic leadoff hitter. That one way outside. Catcher wanted outside. He got it outside, but just a bit. And Peters is going to smoke that one a mile high. It'll stay in. And backtracking there to make the play is the leadoff man, Hedges. So leadoff men hitting each other. That'll be the first out here in the bottom half of the inning with James Theodore, the freshman, leading the team in batting average at 400, which is good for second in the conference, tied with Egan from the Mississippi University for women, as Theodore taking strike one there. Gets jammed a little bit. Nice play there. And quickly, there are two down. Two hottest hitters for the Gorlocks both retired pretty easily from Moreno, who looks sharp here to start the bottom half of the first. Two down for Evan Evola. Who has gotten his average up to 298. Been on an absolute tear recently. Hit safely in 5 straight. And 9 of his last 10. So he'll take that one. Split it 1-1. Hit a home run in their last game against Spalding, a 2-run shot. He's looking to continue his hitting streak as that one fouls away. Pulling his shoulder out a little bit. And Moreno making quick work here of the dangerous part of the Gorlock lineup. That 1-2 again, just tipped away. Evola staying alive. Just 4 points away from an 800 OPS. And the hitting for the Gorlocks has not been the issue this year. An 841 team OPS. But a 5.19 team ERA. That won't cut it. 1-2. Just outside. Moreno thought he had it. Started walking off. Evola stayed put. And we got 2s with 2 out. That one's going to be smacked into the right field, and it's just off the glove. Evola rounding first, heading for second. He'll get there easily. A nice diving attempt by the right fielder, Medrano. Went in and out of the glove. Moreno inches close from having a 1-2-3 inning. Instead, that'll be a 6-game hitting streak now for Evola. Got off to a slow start at the beginning of the year. Since then, like I said, tearing it up. And that'll bring Nate Martinez, the first baseman, 4-hitter. That one gets away Evola. He'll stay put. Martinez coming into this game with 835 OPS, 5 home runs. That leads the team. 22 RBIs also leading the team. So great spot for him with a runner in scoring position. Exactly the guy you want. He'll take that one down the chute. And Moreno splits it 1-1 to start. Bola decent lead off second. Martinez trying to give the Gorloks an early 1-0 lead. That one's sky deep into right center field. It's moving a lot, and it drops again. Oh, my. Medrano seemed to be a pretty easy play there. One that you make in your sleep. He drops it. The inning will continue for the 5-hole hitter, Parker Murrow. Playing right field today. And if he pulls it to Medrano and right, Blackburn coach might clench a little bit. Murrow coming to this one with a 921 OPS. Also been hitting the cover off the ball. Hit safely in 4 of his last 5. 1 for 4 in the last game in their loss against Spalding. So Moreno gets that ball outside quickly behind Parker Murrow. 2-0, which he hasn't had the problem with the first 4 batters. Good competitive pitch from Moreno, fouled off. Murrow makes it 2-1. Still his count. Murrow's so good at taking the baseball wherever it was pitched. If it's outside, he takes it outside. He'll pull it when he needs to. A lot of lefties, they struggle with that. Murrow has a good swing when it comes to that. And he'll also have a good eye as well. A 427 on base percentage. 12 walks to just 8 strikeouts. And make that 13 on base percentage going up on that one. And now it'll be Nick Schumacher, his 9th start, 13th appearance of the season. Slugging 429 and a 770 OPS. Would like to get that batting average up just a tad. An 0 for 2 against Spalding in their last game. He's got an opportunity here to up his RBI count. It's at 5 right now. First pitch going for a ball. Schumacher swinging at the second pitch. That one into deep second base territory. That one's caught, but Webster able to steal one from Blackburn after the drop in right. We'll go to the top of the second. Webster up by 1. And welcome back to the top of the second here. Jordan Smeevil on for his second inning of work. After setting down the last 3 batters. After the Jason Hedges infield single to third. That'll bring up Zach Knox. 281 hitter, no home runs, 5 RBIs. And he'll take ball 1. The senior, 6'8", 180 pounds, out of Springfield, Illinois, and a huge cut there. Using a turquoise colored bat. Never seen that before. After a violent swing, try to go back to the same spot. And Knox with a good piece of hitting there. Leadoff single again for Blackburn. And Isaac Gleavis will follow, first baseman. Smeevil looking for a breaking ball, off speed. Ball one. Isaac Gleavis, the Volunteer State Community College transfer. His first on the team last season, his first year at Blackburn, with 7 home runs. He's got some pop. Back to the breaking ball, called a strike. And he's got 7 home runs once again this year, slugging .507, but a .200 batting average. So a lot of pop. Also a lot of miss, as that one's fouled away. He's in the hole 1-2. 34 strikeouts so far this year in 22 games. Had 4 in their last loss against Westminster, a 3-run loss. And he'll poke that one to the left field. Easy play there. R.J. LaRocco coming on. Good read from him, and that's one away after the leadoff single from Knox. That'll bring up R.J. Arando. He's manning the backstop in the first game today. The junior out of Corpus Christi, Texas, Mary Carroll High School. Looking to get things going himself after having a pretty respectable first 2 years. Slashing around 270, has a 167 average to start this season. And he looks at a strike on the outside corner. Just 3 hits and 18 at-bats. No RBIs. This is freshman year. 287 batting average, 2 home runs, so showed a lot of promise. Looking to get back on track for his junior season. 1-2 though against Smeevil, who has pitched very well to start this game, especially not having any lefties in the lineup, facing all righties. Matchups have been against number 51, and he has pitched well. And again, fighting with another Beaver here. It's 2 for his last 13. And a good take there, stone cold take. Runs it to 2-2. Seen some great at-bats though from both sides. Not chasing pitches, fouling a few off, or just attacking like Knox did, standing at first, getting a nice line drive. 2-2. It's cut on, shallow right field. And that's another easy play from Morrow. Seemed to bobble just a tad, but he's got it cleanly, and we got 2 outs after a leadoff single, similar to the top of the first. And here's a guy with an inning to forget, the right fielder, Dominic Medrano. Almost had a highlight reel play, and then dropped a routine fly ball. He's just a freshman out of Houston, Texas. Got a wide kick and a wide swing. And he's down 0-1. 2 home runs, 8 RBIs in 14 games this season. Go along with a double, 10 strikeouts, 1 walk, 204 batting average. Fast hands, big kick, and a swing and a miss. 0-2 quickly. Smeevil working through the bottom of the lineup here. The 8-9 will follow if Medrano can get on. Quick hands again from number 40. Swing in the bat. Smeevil looks at the runner. Back again. Kick, steals. Just outside. 1-2. 5'10" freshman out of Houston, Texas, trying to keep the inning going. Smeevil, the pitch is swung on and ripped to left field. That one's going to get down off the wall. LaRocco plays it cleanly. And a good relay will keep the runner at third from R.J. LaRocco. What a play. But even nicer hit from Medrano. Runners in scoring position now. Blackburn banging on the door to take the lead. Sullivan will now hit the 8th hitter in the lineup, 2 away. Runners in scoring position. Nice swing from Medrano as well. Ian Sullivan, the junior out of Jerseyville, Illinois. Not typically the best hitter, and he grounds it slowly. The throw to first in time. Nice play at third, and that'll do it. A scoreless first, a scoreless second for Smeevil. And we'll go to the bottom of the second. Webster still up 1-0. And Joshua Moreno back out there for his second inning award. Looked pretty strong in the first. Probably would have had a scoreless inning if it weren't for the drop by Medrano in right field. Leading off will be the 7-hole hitter, R.J. LaRocco, who had a series to forget against Spalding, going 1 for 9 in that series, just 2 for his last 12. Showing bunt, that one's called for a ball, but still has a pretty respectable 783 OPS. Excuse me, 774 OPS, 311 batting average. He'll chop out to third. That one floats over, big hop, able to get back on the base. Almost an error throw there from Knox. And 2 pitches in, we'll have Andrew Fazio batting with 1 out, nobody on. Fazio, the freshman out of Minneapolis, Minnesota. Looking to get something going. Also had a tough series against Spalding, going 0 for 6. And hitting just 246 on the season. Fouls that one away. Splits the count 1-1. On deck waiting will be the catcher, Zach Goodman, and then back to the top of the lineup with Carl Peters. Be nice to see the 8 and 9 get on for the top of the lineup. Is 3-1 to Fazio, who is pretty good eye at the plate. 10 walks to 10 strikeouts, 2 hit by pitches as well. And he'll take that one just high for a 1-out walk. That'll bring up Zach Goodman. 3 home runs, 9 RBIs, 453 slugging, 778 OPS so far this season. However, he is 0 for his last 10. Runner stays put after a little jump. Goodman fouls it off his leg, hobbling a little bit. Had to sting for sure. And Blackburn will give him a second to catch his breath there. A little courtesy thing to do. Definitely buzzed the leg of Goodman just slightly, but he'll be back in the box. He's tougher than he looks. I could have fouled that off without making any reaction, but that's just me. Goody. Throw over. Easily back. Fazio hopping around over there. I used to do that too when I played. Got a lot of death threats from parents when you do that. There he is, hopping again. Hopping again. Doesn't go. Pitch is high, 1-1. Last time these two teams faced, it was a 13-3 finish. That was April 3rd of 2023. And for the last 5 games, has Webster scoring double-digit runs. In the one game they didn't, they scored 7. So the fact that this is just 1-0 so far tells you a lot about how well Moreno has started this game. It's not easy to set down the top of the Webster lineup like that as he throws over again, making sure that Fazio stays close. Fazio 3 for 3 on the base pass so far this year. Show that he can steal if need be. Fakes it there. That one's fouled away. Up off the screen, and a nice catch there by Carl Peters. He gets a little pity clap from the crowd. And Goodman now in the hole, 1-2. Goodman looking to continue it here. Top of the lineup. Take that one outside. 2's in the count, 1 out. Might see an Andrew Fazio steal here. He's been teasing it. Bigger lead there. Bigger lead. Goes back. Doesn't go. The shot to the left side. And that's a good piece of hitting there by Goodman. Good inside-out swing. Good 2-strike swing. So after the leadoff ground out, the next 2 reach for the top of the lineup, Carl Peters. Carl Peters flew out in his first at-bat, went down 0-2. Saw a pitch he liked, hit it a mile high. I'll take ball 1 there. The 1-0 to Peters. Swung on and drilled deep into left field. That one's got a chance. It's definitely, and it's gone. Wow, Carl Peters sending a drive into that one. Almost had one in his first at-bat. Had the height, not the distance. This time, it's got everything. And he got all of that one. A 4-0 Gorlock lead here in the bottom of the second. Beautiful swing from the transfer out of San Mateo College. That'll be his 5th of the season, tied with Nate Martinez for the team lead. Theodore now right after, trying to go for a bunt. And a roll foul. Peters sending that one deep into the left center wall. That's a pretty tall wall to clear too, especially at left center. But he got all of it. Theodore looking at that outside pitch. Didn't like it. Called a strike. 0-2 after the home run. With Evan Evola on deck, the 3-4 coming up as well right after a home run. It's got to be scary for Moreno. truly his first year pitching at this level. Didn't pitch at all last year for college he went to. He is a transfer from Southwestern Assemblies of God University, or SAGU for short. And a check swing by Theodore definitely didn't go. Check anyway. And it'll be 2-2. Moreno has not done great in his starts. Has done okay in his appearances out of the pen. We're going to change that narrative, but so far in a hole 4-0. And at danger to walk Theodore with Evola on deck. Instead, Theodore attacks it right to short on a hop. That'll go for the second out. Almost caught the shortstop a little bit. But there's two away now. 4-0 Webster lead. Martinez, the 4-hole hitter on deck. Evola stepping up here, looking to continue his hot streak, as he had a double his first time up. That double making a 6-game hitting streak. Here's the first pitch to Evola. Bouncing in, ball 1. Evola looking to bunt. He gets it down, and it rolls foul. Interesting choice from Evola, but I mean, he almost got it, and he hustled down as well. He'll jog back, try again with a 1-1 count. I've seen a lot of that today from all the Webster hitters, just trying to get one down, test the third baseman, as all of them have gone to the third base side. Here's the 1-1 to Evola. Floats in just high. 2-1. And he crushes that one deep into right field. And it's got enough height to it on a frozen rope for Evola. Second home run of the inning for the Gorlocks. Just snuck in the foul pole as well. He's going to watch that and feel like he was way out in front on that, but the power of Evola muscles that out. 5-0 Gorlock lead. I'll see if Nathaniel Martinez can keep the party going. He's got 5 home runs on the season. And there are 5 runs in this game. I see 5s everywhere. It is due for Martinez. Continue the home run train. 2 away here in the inning. First pitch in there for a strike. Love to see the top of the lineup get some runs pushed across. Exactly what you expect from this Gorlock team. In need of getting back in the win column against an opponent that typically beat the last 40 games or so. Confidence booster for a lot of these gentlemen. Martinez behind 1-2. If he can continue it, Murrow is on deck. He shoots it to second. A nice play on the forehand to his left. And that'll do it for the second inning. But the Gorlocks tagging on 2 home runs. 4 runs total. They're up 5-0 heading into the top of the third. And Jordan Smeevil back on for his third inning of work, scoreless through 2. Both innings, his first 2 innings pitched, gave up leadoff singles and has stranded 3 runners total through the first 2. Looking to continue that trend here. It'll be Jason Hedges, who had a leadoff single his first time up, in the top of the lineup with Carney and Lander to follow. That ball in there for a strike. Quickly 0-1 for Smeevil. He'll take that one high. Not a crazy deficit here for Blackburn. They don't really have the depth on paper, but the ceiling and skill seems to be there, as again another leadoff single to start an inning for Blackburn. And that might be good luck for Webster at this point, as the first 2 innings are any tell for what happens. Smeevil probably prefers to have a leadoff single at this point, if it means another scoreless inning. So it'll be Carney up. 250 average coming into this one, a 371 on base, 2 home runs, 7 RBIs. From Las Vegas, Nevada. And he looks at that one for a strike. Decent lead off first. No go, and again looking at another strike. Quickly behind 0-2. 2 great spots from Smeevil as well. Edge is not much of a lead there at first. No movement from him. And staying alive is Carney. Carney, a transfer out of Prince George's Community College. Just 1 for his last 8 as well. But in his last game, his 1 hit was a 3-run shot. Got some of the power here. Smeevil working him inside. That one's in the dirt, 2-2. Good at bat. And Carney fell behind quickly, looking at 2 strikes. Fouls him off. Now he's battling here with 51. Pitch from Smeevil. Gets a slow grounder. Good play there. Strong throw. As Fazio continuing to man the hot corner. Has made some nice plays today, even on the one that was an infield single. That wasn't much he could do. Still made a nice play, able to get to it, because if it got into the gap, could have easily been extra bases. And now runner in scoring position. Brett Lander has been their best hitter all season. And he's putting the opportunity that he had in the first with a runner on second and just 1 out. Looks at strike 1 there. Watch for him to attack and get his team on the board. The 0-1 from Smeevil. Shot to the right side. That's a base hit. He's waving him around. The throw in, cut off by Martinez. But Hedges actually stopped, as at first third base coach had the windmill on. And he threw up the stop sign after the nice throw in right by Parker Murrow. Runners at the corners now. CJ Brunau, the DH, struck out his first time up. Hasn't had much luck this season, but he's a big boy. A lot of power potential in that frame. Just 1 home run in his 33 games as a college athlete. Transferred from Southwestern Illinois College. He shoots it up the middle. Nice play there by Smeevil. Out at second. The throw to first Bit too hard, bit too low, thrown wild, and that'll put Blackburn on the board 5-1. But they got the out at second, so two-way for Zach Knox, who singled his last time up. That'll be an error on Peters. But a strong throw at that, just has to hit the glove. First pitch to Knox on the outside part of the plate, called for a strike. First pitch strikes have been a strength for Smeevil to start this game. And that's why it can be so important to a pitcher. Right after a first pitch strike, you get a foul ball, it's already 0-2. You dig that hitter into a hole. It is key when you are pitching. May seem obvious, may seem stupid, but first pitch strikes, it is lucrative for a starter, especially like Smeevil. Here's the 0-2. Good pitch there, up and in, blew it by him. So Blackburn, they put one on. Did the error by Peters, but Smeevil looking strong through 3. Webster going to the bottom of the 3rd, up by 4. Moreno set for his 3rd inning of work. It'll be the 5, 6, 7 Murrow, Shoemaker, and LaRocco due up against the righty. It'll be the freshman Parker Murrow leading things off. Walked his first time up. 921 OPS coming into this one. And he'll take ball 1 outside. And again, Webster trying to get a bunt down. And that'll be a foul. I don't know how many bunts they've tried this game, but they haven't landed a single one. I believe. And despite the amount of attempts to third base on bunts, the third baseman stays put, not moving an inch. Kudos to him. Strike 1 on the outside corner, breaking ball. Makes it 1-2 against Murrow. Good 2-strike hitter though. Right, looking to put him away. Back up the middle and a base hit. Exactly what I was saying. A great 2-strike hitter. Just gets the bat out. Takes it where the pitcher pitches it. Textbook hitting there for Murrow. And Schumacher will follow him up with a runner on first, nobody out. 5 hits apiece as well. Blackburn getting to Smeevil in the hit category, but he has been able to shut them down for the most part. 1 run being unearned. That one way outside, ball 1. Throw over. Murrow scurries back. That one slowly off the very inside of the very end of the bat. Either way, a weak grounder. Pushing Murrow to second, and LaRocca will get a chance with a runner in scoring position. One away. 57 pitches for Moreno so far. 5 groundouts, 2 flyouts, 4 earned runs, 5 hits, 2 walks, no strikeouts. He's not been able to put batters away when he does get them in a 2-strike count. Webster has been ferocious when they get the pitch they want to hit. Rocco ground out his first time up. There goes the runner, Murrow down to third. That throw will not get him. Nice steal there. Good slide as well by the freshman. First pitch strike. But run number 6 just 90 feet away for R.J. LaRocco. And he skies it high into shallow right field. This could be a tough play, and it is. But a nice one at that. Over the shoulder catch by the second baseman Lander. After a leadoff single. 2 quick outs for Moreno. Trying to put his first goose egg of the afternoon against Webster. Down by 4 here in the bottom of the 3rd. Will be Andrew Fazio, 7 RBIs on the season, looking for number 8, 2 away. Here's the pitch, another bunt, this time to the right side, and this time, again, it is foul. If this was a competition of how many bunts Webster could get down, we would be in last place. The only thing I was ever good at in baseball was talking trash and bunting. Those 2 things should never go together. Somehow I made it work. Fazio also walked his first time up, and he splits it 1-1. That one out in front, fouled away, went behind him to the backstop. Moreno 1 pitch away from getting out of small jam. Another opportunity with runners in scoring position for the Gorlocks. Been able to push a run across the first 2 innings, looking to make it 3. Shot to second. A line drive, and again Lander getting the last 2 outs. And that'll be the first goose egg for Webster in the game. They'll go to the top of the 4th, up by 4. Scoreless 3rd for Webster. Top of the 4th here at GCS Ballpark. Jordan Smeevil on for his 4th inning of work so far. Just 1 run pushed across, 4 hits, 2 strikeouts. Nobody walked, which is very key for this Gorlock pitching staff. Just 1 extra base hit, 2 given up. 50 pitches for Smeevil. which is a bit high, but he's been able to work out of the different jams or early base runners that he's handled. 3 straight innings of leadoff singles for the Blackburn Beavers. Looking to end that streak here. That would be Gleavis. Instead, how about hit them? They can't hit you if you hit them first. So hit by pitch issued. And that'll bring up the catcher, Arredondo, who flew out his first time up as well, center field. So the leadoff hitter has reached base all 4 times for the Beavers to start this one. Watch how Smeevil attacks the bottom of the lineup as that one shot to Peters, and he throws it back to first. Confidence in that arm. Gotta love to see it. Almost had him safe at first. Quickly now, there's 1 away, and double play could get Smeevil out of this one fairly quickly, keeping the pitch count at a respectable number. Top of the lineup coming up fairly soon. It'll be the 8-9-1 hitters if it extends to that point. Madrano, the right fielder, who had a strong double into the gap his first time up, and he'll single this time. Another nice line drive into left field. So first and second now. Blackburn, another opportunity to tag on some runs, as it'll be Sullivan, the shortstop, with Hedges at the top of the lineup on deck. 1 away though. Double play ball still in effect for Smeevil. Bottom of the lineup attacking early, getting on base early against Smeevil to get to that top of the lineup. It hasn't worked completely so far in terms of scoring runs, but getting runners on base it has for Blackburn. Inside pitch called for a ball. This will be a good test here for Smeevil. He's been trying to get his season back on track after having 3 solid appearances in a row. Here's the 1-0 from 51. Back up the middle, and a nice play over to Peters. Oh, and they're going to say that was dropped, not on the transfer, but an amazing play there by Evan Evola. Highlight reel nonetheless, and we're going to have an argument here as Peters and Evola. Oh, I guess we're not going to have an argument. That was a pretty quick conversation. Never mind. Evola thought it was on the transfer as well as Peters. But the umpires all said no. It's the top of the lineup now. Bases loaded, 1 away. Hedges had a single in his last at-bat. And they would like that here. Smeevil's pitch count, 55. Probably reach 60 here in this inning. That one skied over my head. Not a play. Ground ball would be perfect. Another ground ball, I should say, is the last play almost made by Evola. Looking for another one. Good pickoff attempt, though. Nice play call by Smeevil and Peters. So we'll restart here. Hedges 0-1 count. Outside, 1-1. Despite their backs up against the wall, struggling as of late. They struggle historically against Webster. 42 games in a row they've lost against the Gorlocks, but they have come out here with some confidence, and they have played pretty well offensively. That one outside, 2-1. Get more hits than Webster right now, and they've got runners on. Bullpen up and active for the Gorlocks. This is where Smeevil has struggled so far this season. Not having competitive pitches with people on, and then control issue has also been there in the last 2 seasons. Good pitch there, makes it 2-2. Could see a similar spot, maybe a little bit more in. Smeagol kicks, he deals. That one close, check swing, 3-2 now. Biggest sin in baseball could happen here. Smeagol doesn't want to commit that, walking in a run. The biggest taboo ideas in all of baseball. That one fouled away off of Goodman, and we'll redo a 3-2 count. Here it comes. That one outside, and that'll be the second run for Blackburn. Walked in by Smeagol, his first walk of the game. As Gleavis, who got hit by a pitch, comes in to score. And I believe that'll do it for Jordan Smeagol. 3 1/3 from him. Let's see if it is or not. Slow walk out there. Could be just a talk, could be just a talk. And it was confidence instilled in Smeagol. He's still out there. 3 1/3 so far. 2 runs given up. 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. 1 hit by pitch. Top of the lineup has been doing their job today. Lander on deck, 1 for 2. Sac fly for Carney. Hedges, 1 for 2 with a walk. 1 RBI, I should say. Like to get a double play here before facing Lander, who's a contact machine despite being in the 3-hole. Gets singles every which way. And if Carney scores here, it could be a tie game by the time the 4-hitter comes up. Smeagol 1-0, not a good start after the mound visit. That one right in there. Good 1-0 pitch. Sets him up nicely, 1-1. Loving the colorful bats that I'm seeing out here today. Typically don't see that many bright ones. Gotta love to see it. That one again, outside corner, strike 2. Carney waiting for something. Gotta have a good 2-strike approach here. Smeagol battle back after walking the last run in. 5-2 score. The 1-2. Little flare. That one gets down. Out there. Out there! What a play by Carl Peters. I mean, just an amazing throw. Tried to show it off in the other inning. Threw it wide. That time, showed off the cannon. Webster maintaining a lead going to the bottom of the 4th, up 5-2. And starting us off here will be the 9-1-2 hitters for the Gorloks with Zach Goodman, the catcher, leading things off. Moreno back out there for his 4th inning of work, but some action in the Beaver bullpen as Gorloks have themselves a 5-2 lead. The Beavers able to get 2 back over the last 2 innings they've hit. That one inside for a ball. As Moreno's wondering where that pitch was. Goodman singled his last time up. Finds one inside too low. Good count here to be in for 19. Top of the lineup coming up. And they showed off their power with a Vola home run, Peters home run. And now it's 3-0, all close pitches to Goodman. 19 took all of them. That one on the outside corner called for a strike. And Goodman sends a charge into that one. But right to the center fielder, and we got one away. Good swing from Goodman. And that'll bring up Carl Peters, who had a nice double play to end the last inning and a 3-run shot in his last at-bat in the bottom of the 2nd. Evola would follow that up with a solo shot of his own just one at-bat later. Peters taking that one, low and away. Moreno thinking these pitches are there. That one is crushed again, but it's way high. Just like his first at-bat. Had the height, not the distance. That one probably hit higher than the first at-bat. And here's Theodore's 0 for 2, which is a rarity for him so far this season. The freshman has been hitting the cover off the ball. 923 OPS. Hit safely in his last 3. Went 3 for 5 against Spalding and 2 for 4 in the game before. One of the few people to have a good series, going 5 for 9 total. Hit safely in his last 6 of 7 as well. It's the 0-1. And that one getting down. Kind of jumped up on the right fielder, didn't know how to play it. One of those awkward line drives. And nonetheless, Theodore has his first hit of the game and has hit safely in 4 straight. Speaking of a guy who has hit safely in a number of games, 6 straight for Evola, and he's 2 for 2 today. Definitely getting his swing back. It looks better and better after each at-bat. A line drive shot into the right field corner his last time up for the 5th run of the day for the Gorloks. First pitch, and there goes Theodore. The throw down, a bit of a hip and a skip and a hop. A hip and a scop. That's not even a word. Down to second, Theodore has his first stolen base of the game. That one outside. 0-2. Moreno looking for 2 straight scoreless innings to help his offense, who has gotten base runners on. That one outside, trying to go for the similar spot. Good 2-strike pitch there. Better 2-strike swing, and ooh, heads up down there. Hopefully he's okay. Not sure if that hit his head or not. He didn't really react. I was kind of stone cold to him. Wow. Bola will have another life here with a runner in scoring position. The idea is to go away, away, away so far. Last 3 pitches all the outside part of the plate to Evan Evola. 1-2. Again going outside. He pokes it to left center. on his left fielder, and that'll do it. So despite a 2-out hit from Theodore and a stolen base, Gorloks goes scoreless for the second straight inning. Look at on the top of the fifth, up by 3. And despite getting roughed up a little bit last inning, Jordan Smeevil back out there for the top of the fifth. Currently at a 66-pitch count. 4 innings, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. Webster bullpen back silent. And it'll be Lander, the 3-hole hitter. Bruno, 4-hole hitter. And then Knox, the 5-hole hitter, to start the fifth, and that one outside, strike 1. Here's the 0-1 from Smeevil, a check swing, half-hearted, fouled away to the right side. Here's the 0-2. Smeevil trying to make quick work here. That one shallow left field, and it drops in between LaRocco and Peters. Into no man's land. A leadoff single, second hit of the day for Lander. It'll bring up 4-hitter C.J. Bruno. 1 RBI, but over 2 with a strikeout today. Smeevil looking at the runner. He'll pitch that one. Check swing, but it's a strike anyway. 0-1. Smeevil again. Trying to go outside. That one too high and out. Evens the count at 1-1. On deck is Knox, who's 1 for 2. Struck out his last time up, had a single as first. I forgot to mention yet again, the leadoff hitter for Blackburn has gotten on 5 straight innings. But Smeevil has been able to attack with strikes after the leadoff hitter has gotten on. Here he does it again, up 1-2 against the 4-hitter Bernal with Knox on deck. Here's the pitch, outside, just missed. Good 2-strike pitch. Not called there, but froze Bernal. Here we go again, the 2-2. That one slowly back to the mound. Smeevil again had a fantastic day on the field. Scooped it first, and that's an out. Great play all around Peters to Martinez. Hey, that's the 3rd play Smeevil has had off the mound. Almost had 2 double plays as well, started by him. And after the leadoff single, it is negated by The double play, bringing up Knox with 2 outs. Blackburn still down by 3. First offering inside, good cut, better pitch, 0-1. Again from Smeevil to Knox. Another good pitch fouled away. Back-to-back hitters falling behind, 0-2. Well, 0-2 from Smeevil, outside. Could have been a nice dive at it there, 1-2. Smeevil looking to have his first scoreless inning since the top of the second. The 1-2. Got him looking. Froze Knox. And that'll do it for the top of the 5th. Webster still up 5-2. A nice inning from 51, Jordan Smeevil. Moreno back out there for his 5th inning of work after having 2 scoreless against the Gorloks. Really 1 inning. Got most 80% of the Gorloks runs. Take that away, and Blackburn is currently in the lead, but can't take innings away like that. And the Gorloks have a 5-2 lead with 4, 5, 6 hitters coming up. Nathaniel Martinez hitless so far, 0 for 2. Moreno trying to work off of the last 2 innings. Pitched to contact and got some weak ones. Instead, he'll hit Nathaniel Martinez and a leadoff hit by pitch for 27. Seems to be okay. First base coach probably kisses boo-boo, and we got Blackburn activity in the bullpen as well. Lee Parker Murrow singled his last time up on a 2-strike pitch. He'll take the first one down and in, strike 1. The 0-1 to Murrow, big swing. Good off speed there. Change-up, it looked like, down and out. So after the leadoff hit by pitch, first pitch of the inning, Moreno bouncing back with 2 strong pitches to Murrow. Third one goes in the dirt, 1-2. Moreno looking to get his first K of the day. That one fouled away over the screen. And a big thump on the roof. We'll redo a 1-2. Comes set looking for that first K back to Martinez. He's there easily. Not much of a lead there for 27, but he gets it early. Moreno checks. He'll get set. Kicks and deals. Ripped down the line. We'll do it again. Let's do it again. 1-2. Swung on. Down to the first. Nice play there. Unable to handle it, though. Got the grab, not the throw. And on that error, Murrow getting lucky. First and second. Shoemaker up now. Nobody out. 2 runners on. Unlucky for Moreno. Good pitch. Got what he needed. A grounder to first. Should have been a pretty standard double play. Defense not helping him out here. That'll be the second error for Blackburn here through 5 innings. Not even 5 innings yet. 4 innings technically. Out one low for ball 1. Big cut on and miss from number 9. Gotta love the violent swing. Just took his head off it for a split second. That's all that's needed. Schumacher 0 for 2. Ground out and a fly out. And he's at risk going 0 for 3. Taking that one outside, 1 and 2. One ball, 2 strikes here to Shoemaker, and he drills it into the gap. That one will definitely get down. Martinez racing around third. He'll head home. A bobble in center field will lead to Murrow heading to third. Schumacher heading to second with a no-out single advancing on the misplay in center field. So Rocco will now be up. Nobody out. Good opportunity here to him to add to his RBI total. He's currently second on the team behind the guy who just scored, Nathaniel Martinez. Rocco at 20. Martinez at 22 RBIs. 2 ducks out there for number 4. Breaking ball in there. Fluttered in there, strike 1. Webster up by 4 here in the bottom of the 5th. Could have been a double play. And Schumacher standing on second with 2 outs is now nobody out. Second and third. Moreno bouncing back though. Has another hitter in a 2-strike count. Trying to finish him off. Has not had a strikeout yet today. Rocco trying not to be that first victim. The 0-2. Swung down to third. Nice play there. Gets up the throw, the scoop, and they got it. Beautiful play there by Knox. Run does score, making a 5-run lead, but how about Knox there at third? 1 for 3 at the plate, making a nice grab there. So there's 1 away. Murrow came in to score, but Schumacher staying at second. And that will bring up number 1 Fazio with Goodman on deck. Top of the lineup is lurking. Moreno trying to get out of that before they come up. That one under the catcher, and an easy steal on the pass ball by Schumacher. Advancing 90 feet on the wild, or pass ball I should say, on the first pitch. Now he's only 90 feet away. Fazio can knock him in with the grounder, sac fly. Instead he'll take it inside 2-0. That one drilled into the left center field. Good piece of hitting there by Fazio. Wide turn, he'll stay at first. An RBI single. Pass ball led to just an easy trot home. Schumacher scores, that makes it 8-2, and we'll have a mound visit here. possibly a pitching change. Moreno just got unlucky with the timing of the errors. That'll do it for him. Got 1 out in the inning. Gave up 5 earned, 94 pitches, 4 1/3. No strikeouts, 2 walks. Gave up 2 long balls. That'll bring in number 27, the junior, Blake Barley. 6 foot 190 out of Thousand Oaks, California. So far this season has appeared in 8 games. This will be his 9th. Started 2 of those. 0-3, 13 innings pitched, has a 9.45 ERA with a 2.32 WHIP. And his last outing, pitched .2/3 innings, gave up 1 earned run, but 4 runs total, with 5 earned runs coming against Spalding on March 27th in his 2nd start of the year. So this will be an appearance after 6 days of rest. And Barley will be tasked with the 9-1-2 hitters, 1 out, and a runner on first. He'll inherit that. That'll still be Moreno's run if it does come around to score. Goodman, who's 1 for 2 today, flew out his last time up, put a good swing on it, but just skied it to center. Then you have Carl Peters with Theodore following. Eight hits to 7 in favor of Webster. 8-2 lead for Webster. 2 errors apiece as well. And let's see how Barley differs from Moreno. Get out of this one, going to the top of the 6th, which is a 6-run lead. Dancing over there is Fazio. Goodman taking 1 outside, ball 1. Barley looking at the runner. He'll come set quickly. Looks down. The pitch is outside. The steal down to Fazio, and he is safe. Just got in there almost. Almost a bang-bang play that I don't know how he was able to swim in there. Shortstop disagreed wholeheartedly. Sullivan shaking his head back to his position. Can't believe it. 2-0, runner on second now after that steal by Fazio. His 4th of the year. And it'll bring up Goodman. 2-0. Good opportunity here to attack a pitch. Instead, it'll go high. 3-0. Not what you wanted if you are Blackburn. A reliever coming in, throwing 3 straight balls, giving up a stolen base. He walks him here for the top of the lineup. Not a good sign for the Beavers. Here's the pitch. That one outside. 4 straight balls, none of them really close. And Carl Peters will be tasked of driving these 2 in. Peters hit his 5th home run. RBI 17, 18, and 19 earlier in this game. Puts him 1 away of second on the team behind R.J. LaRocco. 3 away from Nathaniel Martinez. He could tie Martinez here. If he knocks another one out, he'll also take the team lead in home runs if he could. And you know, if you're the pitcher right now to throwing 4 straight balls, you just want to get a strike in. Almost does it there. Inside part of the plate, not called. That's 5 straight to start. Number 27, and already might see more action in the bullpen for the Beavers. Good opportunity here for Peters to jump on one. Just looking for 1 strike. It's that one again. Similar spot, 2-0. 6 straight now. Could walk the bases loaded pretty easily for Theodore on deck. instead a check on the runner. And we'll reset 2-0 now to Carl Peters. Team leading 34 hits. Looking for 35. Instead gets one up and in. And again, face with a 3-0 count. Blake Barley coming in here. 7 straight balls. Got to keep a counter. And again, the 3-0. Up and in. Not close. 8 straight balls here for Barley, who came into relief Moreno, and has walked to make it the bases loaded. James Theodore singled his last time up. Still just one out, though. He's one ground ball away from getting out of this, despite the 8 straight balls. And if you're Theodore, you might be taken all the way until he throws you a strike. There it is. Strike 1 called. Theodore ready now. Evola looming on deck. Again, a favorable matchup for him. 2 pitchers in, 2 righties. Plane flying low as the pitch comes in. That one outside, ball 1. A strict and tight zone from the Mr. Umpire man in this game here today. Bottom of the 5th, Webster's pushed across 3 so far, just 1 out, bases loaded. That one's up 2-1. Big pitch here for Barley. If he makes it 3-1, he's at risk of walking his 3rd straight batter. Instead, he's going to drop one in there for a strike. Huge pitch for 27. He has struggled with the walks. His last 4 2/3, he has 5 walks given up. Last 2 appearances. That one, a strike, but fouled away. So far has 14 pitches, 11 which are balls. And now he's fighting with James Theodore. Teddy, as they call him, the 2-2. Floating in, full count, 1 away. Runners will not be off on the pitch. But you expect a competitive one from Barley. Theodore locked in right now. RBI opportunities everywhere for number 11. The 3-2. Swung on, shot off the glove of Sullivan. Almost made a diving play. The throw to 3rd would be a force, but it bounces in too late. And Theodore with his 2nd hit of the game, making it a 9-2 Gorlock lead. Speaking of nice diving plays, Evan Evola has had himself a game. 2 for 3 today. A double, a home run, a diving play where he almost was able to get the out. Wasn't his fault. It was on the transfer from Peters. But still, an athletic play from number 12. And he's got 2 extra base hits today. Could put this game well out of reach with 1 swing. Barley just found his stride of throwing strikes consistently in the last at-bat, and now he has to face the 3-4 coming up with just 1 out. Still bases loaded. Can Evan Evola put this one away? That one inside, called for a strike. Risky pitch, but you gotta love it. If he wants to challenge him inside, Evola's gonna welcome that all day. Here's the 1-1. And that one's on a line to left, tagging up, coming in to score. Pretty easily as well as Zach Goodman. On to 3rd would be Peters. Theodore staying at first. Gotta think that Teddy will probably be off on the pitch. Already has one stolen base today. And Evola notching in his second ribby of the day. Martinez hit by a pitch his last time up, has scored a run. But other than that, 0 for 2. He's due for a hit here. Theodore off on the pitch. That one down. Coming home here is Peters, and he's safe. What a slide there. Wearing number 7. Pretty fitting Trey Turner-esque slide from Carl Peters. 11-2 now. Webster running away with this one with a 6-run bottom of the 5th. Martinez has an opportunity to add to his team-leading 22 RBI total. Here's the pitch. That one outside, 2-0. And the 2-0 to Martinez drops in there. The first strike of the at-bat. Big lead there for Teddy over to Martinez. The pitch just misses outside, 3-1. Spin move over. Checking on Theodore. He's safe. And there goes Theodore. Down to third. Nobody over there. Not expecting it. And also a walk for Nathaniel Martinez. So it'll be runners at the corners. 2 outs for Parker Murrow, right fielder. So it'll bring up Parker Murrow. Runners at the corners. Pitch is outside, ball 1. Murrow 1 for 2 today. Has a walk, a stolen base, and a single up the middle. I'd like to see that here again. With Theodore just 90 feet away from scoring. That one floats in there. Called for a ball, 2-0. Gotta have a competitive pitch here if you're Blake Barley. Still action in both pins. But Barley still on the rubber. That one outside. 3 straight balls to the right fielder of the Gorlocks. The 3-0. In there. Fastball, strike 1. Webster up by 9-2 away. The 3-1 outside. Back-to-back walks for the Gorlocks. And it'll bring up Schumacher. Then Laraco on deck if the inning continues. And we'll have a mound visit here, and I believe a pitching change. And that'll do it for Blake Barley. Not his best performance here today. Faced 6 batters and a third of an inning pitched. 28 pitches. Issued 4 walks, 1 hit, no earned runs. As both the earned runs actually went to Moreno, the starter. And that'll do it for him. Coming in now for the Beavers. Number 8, Cody Moore. 6 foot, 165-pound sophomore out of Glasgow, Kentucky. Went to Barron County High School and has appeared in just one game of the last 2 seasons. Or in that one game, he didn't even register an inning, gave up 3 hits, 5 runs, 4 of which were earned. On the hitting side of things, he actually had 5 at-bats, 2 hits, 1 of which was a double, so he hasn't had many appearances. Here in a blowout, coach seeing what he's got. Bases loaded now, 2 away. Schumacher, number 9, the DH. First pitch, swinging, and he drills it down the line. That's a fair ball. 1 run is in. Here comes the second. Martinez following right behind him. 13-2. First pitch into the game for Cody Moore. Only his 2nd pitching appearance of his collegiate career. And so far has yet to register an inning, but has given up 5 runs. 6 runs now. That one not earned. It'll actually go to Barley, I believe. And with that, here is LaRocco, who could continue his RBI stat here with 2 runners on and 2 out. Fouls that one away after a close first pitch ball. One's everywhere here. LaRocco in this game 0 for 3 has the RBI, so he has 21 on the year. And he's down 1-2. Looking down at the outside corner. 1 strike away from getting out of this one. 8-run 5th inning. Explosion of offense for the Gorlocks here in the bottom of the 5th. That one bounces away, far away. And it's 2-2 and 14-2 at that as Parker Murrow easily trots home. So I'll just leave 1 run now for LaRocco. 90 feet away, that's Schumacher. His double down the line. Pushed it past a double-digit lead. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. RJ LaRocco looking to make it a 10-run inning. Instead, he'll see another one. It's 3-2. Webster going scoreless in the bottom of the 3rd, bottom of the 4th. You thought this was going to be a closer game. Then they exploded. 9 runs so far. It took a matter of time, I guess, as LaRocco went down 1-2 and will draw a walk straight after. Runners on the corner now. I'll bring up a pinch hitter here. Number 35, Colin McBride, the graduate student out of Illinois College. Has yet to have an at-bat. This is his first at-bat as a Gorlock. 6-foot grad student out of Staunton, Illinois. Formerly at Illinois College. only other appearance was pitching, where he didn't register an inning. Gave up 1 hit against North Central Illinois back in February. Besides that, this is his first appearance. Check swing. Did he go? He did. Colin McBride pinch hitting, down 1-2. RJ LaRocca leading off first. Here it is. That one way outside. And we're knotted at 2 here in this count. On deck, Zach Goodman still manning the catcher position, as Cullen seems to be the only pinch hitter here in this inning. And he works it to 3-2 after a check swing made a 1-2. Full count, LaRocca will be off on the pitch. And if he hits one in the gap, both runners will probably score. Instead, he will get hit right off the elbow. Another Gorlock dinged in the batter's box. And we'll have another pinch hitter as this game's starting to get extremely out of hand. Transfer out of Alderson Broadus University, the 5'10" junior Paul Rice will come and pinch hit. And he has had 1 at-bat, or 2 plate appearances so far for the Gorlocks. Had a hit by pitch earlier this year against Mississippi University for women. And he swings and misses. Good cut there from number 46. And then he walked and got out. Actually, 3 plate appearances, as he had 2 against Principia. Here he drills one down the line. That one just foul. 1-2. Bases loaded. Good opportunity here. And on deck, we have another name we haven't heard today, Sage Hurley, the freshman out of Lakewood, Colorado. Mullen High School. He waits on deck. Seeing some guys we don't usually see, as that one poked into center. Very shallow. That might get down. It definitely will. That one's down. 1 run is in. Here comes another. Huge hit there for Paul Rice, getting his first hit as a Gorlock. Gotta love to see it. And RBIs as well. 2 come in. 11-run inning. 16-2 now. And here is Sage Hurley. 4 at-bats as a Gorlock, 1 hit. Last time he had an at-bat was against Principia back on March 23rd, and his first hit, and only hit so far, is against John Hopkins on March 15th. 5'10" freshman out of Lakewood, Colorado, and Mullen High School. He's got runners on the corners, 2 outs, swings at the first pitch, over to second, force play. Fielder's choice, and that'll do it. So after a long inning for Blackburn, but a fantastic one for the Gorlocks. They are up 16-2 heading into the top of the 6th. On to pitch now is the big boy Adam Hill, 6'5" senior out of Ontario, Canada, transfer from Jefferson College. For his freshman year there, had a 4.97 ERA, 12 2/3 innings pitched. So far, as a Gorlock, he's pitched 4 innings, given up 3 runs. None of them have been earned. 2 walks, 4 strikeouts. This will be his 4th appearance. and still looking at a 0 ERA. Pitched against Lyon, Principia, and Benedict College. All in the month of March as well. Good to see him back here. He pitched last season in 11 appearances, posted a 4.03 ERA over 22 innings pitched. And his big frame has to be promising, especially for the bullpen struggles and the pitching struggles that the Gorlocks have had. If they can get him going, him developed a little bit more despite being a senior, could work out well for the Gorlocks. It's all a matter of control, like it usually is. But in 26 innings, people are hitting just .218 against him as a Gorlock. So here's the first offering. That one cut on and missed. Good pitch there to Gleavis, who's been hit by a pitch, and he flew out in his 2 appearances. Bill working out of the stretch, nobody on. Bit of a trend you're seeing with the younger folks, the up-and-coming, the college kids, high school area. The stretch is now the move, despite not having runners on. Adam Hill, after a first pitch strike, goes back-to-back outside pitches for a ball. 2-1 here to Gleavis, with catcher Arredondo on deck, who's flown out twice. Lined out his last time up. That one darted in for third straight ball for Adam Hill. 3-1. Gleavis trying to work out a leadoff walk. And he does that one all the way to the backstop as well. And staying in the game after getting the 2-out, 2-run single is Paul Rice behind the plate. Stedman over there at third. He subbed in for Fazio. He gets it hit his way, but that one's foul to the left. Hurley over at short. He was about to hit. He'll probably lead off the next inning, subbing in for Carl Peters. And as said before, Adam Hill on the mound. He works it to 1-1. Again, a tight zone from Mr. Umpire Man today. It's going to continue even with the 14-run lead. Gotta love the consistency. He is keeping it tight. The 1-1 from Hill. Darting in again, low and away, 2-1. And Hill gives up a laced shot into right center field, looking to go 3. The throw in will be cut off by Hurley. And after the leadoff walk, there'll be runners at the corners, with Medrano, the right fielder, coming up, who is 2 for 2 today. Been Blackburn's best hitter outside of the second baseman Lander. Sullivan on deck. He had to hit his last time up as well. The hitting has not been the problem for Blackburn. They've gotten their fair share of base runners. It's been the other side of the ball, which has been the story for most of the D3 level. Here's the first pitch. Adam Hill dart in the corner for strike 1. Medrano has a very interesting stance, but it's been working for him. The swing has been level and is cut through the zone quickly. Big leg kick goes down. Timing is such a huge part of baseball. Pitch recognition is as well, especially with hitting. He has done both of that today. Swing and a miss. Every swing seems to be more violent than the last for Medrano. And he's down 1-2 with runners at the corners. Hill looking for his first strikeout of the day. And so far he's got 4 on the year. That one just fouls off. Catcher there. Almost a strikeout. I thought it was just a clean swing and miss. Called foul. Rice unable to hang on. We'll do it again, 1-2. Again, here's the 1-2. Chipped away, staying alive is Medrano. Trying to keep his 2 for 2 first game alive. Why not go 3 for 3? That's what he's thinking right now. Hill looking for his first K of the day. The 1-2. Blown away, battling at the plate is Medrano. Some good at-bats today from Blackburn, something to work off of. At least you got that in the bag despite being down by 14. Not many bright spots when you're down by 14. And that's not one of them either. A good strikeout by Adam Hill. Breaking ball just spun and tailed in the lefty's batter's box. Medrano is the first out of the day. It's only the 4th strikeout for Webster. Blackburn has yet to record a strikeout. Not many of those today. And here is Sullivan. Got to hit his last time up, takes the ball high. Swing and a miss. Sullivan. Good cut there. Better pitch from Adam Hill. Battling back after falling behind 1-0. Always love to see a pitcher's response after falling behind an account, whether it's 1-0, 2-0, doesn't matter. Gotta see their response. It's a good one from Adam Hill. Here's another one. 1-1. Fouled away. Quickly working it to 1-2. Trying to get a second straight strikeout here. And put up another 0 on the scoreboard in the top of the 6th. Here it is. That one outside, but called strike 3. Froze him. Great pitch from Adam Hill. 2 away after back-to-back strikeouts. And we will go to the top of the lineup. It's number 20, Jason Hedges. 1 for 2 today as well. Has a walk, a hit, and RBI. Top of the lineup has been pretty good. So is the bottom, to be honest with you. Sullivan, Medrano, and Arredondo have all had hits, combining for 4 of the 8 hits. And off the bat, Hedges taking strike 1. 2 runs on 8 hits, 2 errors for Blackburn's 16 runs, 11 hits, 2 errors for the Gorlocks. Swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikes. Great location. Spotting from Adam Hill. Looking to strike out the last 3 batters. Swung on and missed. Adam Hill had runners on the corners, nobody out, and he struck out the last 3. Beautiful pitching from number 55. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th. No runs across for Blackburn. They're still down 16-2. And coming into the bottom of the 6th, we're going to see some new faces for Webster, or faces we haven't seen a whole lot. And the first one, it will be sophomore out of St. Joseph High School in Santa Maria, California. It's A.J. Simmons. So far this season has 8 at-bats, 4 hits, 6 RBIs. And the first pitch to him, low and away, ball 1. Simmons last year had 21 at-bats, 3 hits in that span. This year, 4 for 8. And he's ahead 2-0. And after a poor pitch walk there, it'll bring up number 13, Jeremy Yano. And that one bounces away. Simmons easily getting the second. Yano batting a .143 so far this season. Got a hit in his only at-bat back on March 27th against MUW. Takes one outside for a strike after a 4-pitch walk and a first pitch ball. Finally able to get in the strike category. That one out and away. Falling behind again, 2-1. Yano up the middle. Played on a hop. Good throw there. Tag. It's actually not a good throw. Pulled the first baseman off the bag, but still able to get the out. Simmons advancing on the pass ball, and then the grounder. He's at third with 1 away. Up now, number 8, Blake Miles, the senior out of Round Rock High School in Round Rock, Texas. 6'1" senior. Currently just 2 at-bats, no hits so far this season. Has 18 at-bats over his collegiate career, 4 hits in that span. 1 home run as well back his freshman year in 2021. He swings and misses there, strike 1. His last at-bat came against MUW also in March 27th. Fouls that one away. He's behind 0-2. Simmons 90 feet away from making this a 15-run game. He lettered in baseball back at Round Rock High School. He's part of a team that went undefeated, district champions his sophomore year. Was also part of Round Rock's bi-regional championship team as a junior. Part of 3 straight district championship teams, so he's used to winning. That's why he chose the Gorlocks. And that one gets away. Simmons coasting in once again pretty easily. Another pass ball. Frustration on the mound. You can feel it looming across the entire field for the Beavers. And they still got one more after this against the Gorlocks. Miles working it to a 2-2 count after falling behind 0-2. And the pitch outside, 3-2, working it, and working it. Three-two outside. Nice work there by Miles to work that walk, and it'll be another new face today. Michael Ellis, number 34, the senior out of Colorado Springs, Colorado. And so far this season, generated 3 runs, but no at-bats due to having 2 walks. His career statistics, 20 at-bats, 4 hits, or 3 hits I should say. It's good for a 150 average. Getting a chance, swing the bat here, that one low and away. Ball 1. And after a quick mound visit, the 1-0 pitch is skied into the seats. Off one of the seats, flickers up and down, and we got a 1-1 count. Ellis standing in the box, got a 6'2" frame. A lot of pop in that bat. Hasn't been able to show it off as much as he'd probably like to. Getting a good opportunity here. 2-1. And it hits him again. Another hit by pitch for the Gorlocks with 1 away. It'll be Graham Danzinger, the junior out of Redlands Community College. From Forney, Texas. So far this season, 2 at-bats, 1 hit. Got an RBI in that 1 hit against Principia back on March 23rd, 2024. First year here at Webster. That one outside after the walk, bounces away. Runners will advance. Double play ball, no more. Tough break once again. Smokes it down the line. That will stay fair. Run will score. And Danzinger is out at first after a nice long throw by Knox over at third. 2-way now, still a runner at second. And another new face, number 36, Noah Jensen, sophomore out of Fenton, Missouri, Rockwood Summit High School. And with 2-way, he'll get his opportunity. That one outside, ball 1. 1 at-bat only this year against MUW. Did not get a hit. Has appeared in 14 games, though, as a pitcher back in 2022. Has had just 2 at-bats over his last 3 years. split that 1 for 2. And right now he's looking at a 3-0 count with Ben Stedman, junior out of Millside, Illinois, on deck. Here comes the 3-0. Ball 4 once again. And it'll bring up the Lewis and Clark Community College transfer, Ben Stedman. Somebody who I used to play baseball with back when I was about 9 or 10. Stedman, somebody who I know very personally. And he's looking to get on with 2 away in the bottom of the 6th. And first pitch swinging into the gap. Nice hit there. 1 run will score. Stedman a big round. He'll stay there. Beautiful piece of hitting from Stedman. Came into this game 8 for 35, and now he's 9 for 36, knocking in his 2nd RBI there. Love to see it. I'll bring right back up. Number 46, Paul Rice, his 2nd at-bat of the day. Had an RBI single, 2 RBI single his last at-bat. Webster reaching the 20-run mark now. Swing and a miss. Rice down 0-1. Next pitch swung on and missed again. 2 good cuts from Rice, but he finds himself in the hole with 2 outs. Runners at the corners. Webster nearing that 20-run threshold. Here it comes. That one bouncing. Good block there. Runners will stay put at the corners. And the 1-2 again fouled away. Rolls softly to the right. And we'll do it again. And we have another hit by pitch. That one just knocked off Rice. That's the 4th one here in the game. Issued to the Gorlocks. More hit by pitches than strikeouts. Still no strikeouts for the Gorlocks on the hitting side of things. And yet they got 4 hit by pitches, along with a plethora of walks. Total of 10 to be exact. That one outside for a strike. So here's Michael Ellis once again. Not Michael Ellis. Sage Hurley, his first at-bat. So many people coming in and out right now. It can be hard to keep up. Hurley actually in a 2nd at-bat here. 2 away, bases loaded, swing and fouls it off. Down 1-2 with 2 outs. This has been a huge problem for Blackburn all day. They've been able to get some of the Gorlock hitters, even some of the more dangerous ones in 2-strike counts, but they have not been able to finish, whether that's with strikeouts or walks or whatever it is. It's just they cannot seem to finish, issuing walk after walk or hit after hit. And right here, able to get the first strikeout as I'm spewing nonsense. Hurley goes down looking, but another 3 runs pushed across. 14 total of the last 2 innings. Webster has a 17-run lead going into the top of the 7th. And coming in now to pitch is the 6'1" junior out of Parker, Colorado, Mason Young. Appeared in 6 games last year. This will be his first of 2024. Had 9 innings, gave up 11 runs, 4 strikeouts, 4 walks. Like to forget that season. Start over fresh here against Blackburn. Comfortable lead. Pitch to your strengths. Pitch confidently, comfortably. Finish off this game here in the top of the 7th. Nonetheless, we will have the number 2 hitter, Carney, up, who is the only one out of the top 3 to not have a hit over 2. Has a sac fly, though. First pitch fouled off the knob of the bat. 0-1. That one outside again. That nabs the outside corner. Quickly 0-2. Mason Young trying to zoom across this one here. No balls, 2 strikes. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Got him with the off speed. Around the horn it'll go. Quick first out by Mason Young. And here's Brett Lander. 2 hits on the day for him and 3 at-bats. The first one goes down the line. A nice play here. The throw over, and he's got him. Athletic play there. Showing off the arm. Skipping over. Nice play there by number 13, Jeremy Yano. A quick strikeout. And a quick highlight reel play. Makes it 2 outs. Blackburn down to their last life. Popped up right field, shallow right field, calling it off. And that'll be caught easily. And that'll do it here, folks. 19-2, Webster commanded this lead from the start and never gave it up. Even when it seemed a little bit close, they pushed ahead with an 11-run 5th inning, followed by a 3-run 6th inning. Even when people we didn't really see came into play, they still battled. And we got one more game to go after this. Webster able to snap their 3-game losing streak. But don't go anywhere, because not very shortly, we will be right back.